Hello, welcome back to Monotype Platinum. I record every Cyrus3. We have an HM slave, unfortunately. We need to get this here. Everyone has Pokerush, which I thought was very cool to get this run instead of a shiny, of course. You know, we take Pokerush, but I digress. Let's talk about, I need to switch up lead. Lead matchup is indeed our beautiful ol' Drapion here. Then we have, Spiritomb, Waking, Dreaming, Sleeping. We have our Houndoom, Weavile, Umbreon, and Spiritomb. And the fight here is very strange. You're going to see a lot of weird items, like Wide Lens here, and an Asper Berry here, Focus Sash here, which we get from Route 221. Repeatable, by the way, which I think is really cool. There is some fiction in this fight that we have to dodge. It is a very, very small chance. I actually don't even know how small it is. I didn't calculate. Let me look it up real quick. It's Heat Wave Crit Burn, so it's a 10% chance on a 1 in 16, so 1 in 160, and that is only if there are overlapping kill rolls, which doesn't happen all the time for our Drapion. This is the safest line I could find to get a deathless way, and I hope everything here is correct. Simply enough, it is going to be kind of like there is some tangential fiction on Crobat as well later in the fight here, but I do hope that it's okay. If I have to make a bad switch, I might have to make a bad switch, and it might cost a Pokemon, and if it does, I probably will lose Umbreon at this point. I'm kind of scared. I don't like walking into this fight. I need to make sure my moves are correct. Thunderfang, Crunch, Poison Jab, yep. Psychic here, Psychic on this one as well. We need Ice Punch here. Flamethrower. The Odor Sleuth is really doing a lot here. Level 50, 49, 49, 49. We had to go to 50 here, which is level cap, for a few points of this. I need to make sure my held items are correct again. Wide Lens, Leftover, Citrus, Focus, Asper. Yeah, good. Okay. Easily the most dramatic fight in the game. I don't want to speed any of this up. This is where it matters. Alright. I won't lose! Not to that shadowy Pokemon! Not in any worthless world! Welcome to Platinum's hardest fight, in my opinion. Okay, he'll send out Houndoom first. We are sending in our Drapion, because our Drapion learns Earthquake TM, which guarantee kills, specifically with our IV, very minimal EVs. We don't have many EVs in attack here. And our level 50. It guarantee kills here. There is no range, no nothing. We don't have to worry about anything here. We thankfully kill easily. Boom. Nice. We crit even. Interesting, interesting. Now, we don't have to worry about anything from this Gyarados. This Gyarados is going to go for Earthquake, but we're faster and we have battle armor, meaning we do never die here to crit, and we can go Thunderfang twice. With Wide Lens, Thunderfang will always hit, meaning we kill in 2 Thunderfangs. And if we get Paralysis or Flinch or anything, it potentially gives us... Nope, we don't. Alright, that's fine. We take the EQ. If it gave us some extra luck, it would be nice. But if it doesn't, it's okay. We take a lot of damage from this, though. If I look at Calc right now, I want to see how much that hit me down to. So I'm going to bring out Drapion. And I'm at 42 max HP. That brought me down to 32. On this Gyarados, that is a total roll. It brought me down 68%. That is a high roll, which does enable some fiction from Honchkrow. This does enable Heat Wave to see overlapping rolls, potentially, which is not great. Second Thunderfang kills. Next should be Honchkrow, because Gyarados uses Drill Peck to see. Yes. Alright, this is where a hard switch comes in. This is where the fiction can come in here. We have to switch into Weavile, and Weavile has to not get hit with a Heat Wave Crit Burn. Or Heat Wave Burn in general, I think. And that kills me here as well. It needs to be Drill Peck, and Crit doesn't matter. We have Focus Sash equipped. Go. Let's see Drill Peck. Let's see Drill Peck. Let's see Drill Peck. Nice! Alright, no crit, that's fine. Let's go Ice Punch. We kill. Every time, guaranteed. At level 50, specifically, we kill. There you go. Okay. Next comes in his Weavile, seeing kill with X-Scissor. He will never use Fake Out here, I believe. As such, because he's going to X-Scissor, we can safely switch into Spiritomb. Yep. Fake Out would have been better for a switch, but we're okay. We healed back with Leftovers, and now we can protect for another Leftover stall. Goes for Ice Punch, which is okay. There are overlapping rolls between Night Slash and Ice Punch for highest damage. As such, I believe it's going always to... usually use Ice Punch here, which is why we equipped the Asper Berry, because if we get frozen on this, we lose. However, what you're going to note is that our Houndour has 141 speed. This is because I maxed out its speed EV, specifically for this fight, because there was no other way I could find in order to beat this Weavile consistently. We are holding this because we never died a crit, and the only thing that fucks us is a Ice Punch Freeze. So now we go Houndour. There's the Ice Punch. If it freezes, it doesn't matter. If it crits, it does not matter. Both are completely fine. Okay, we live. We don't get fucked by anything here. Now we just plus Flamethrower. Flamethrower kills every time. Weavile is thankfully made of paper. Last Pokemon that comes in is Crobat. Crobat, thankfully, is a very easy to take care of. However, is the only part of this fight I didn't really lab out the turns for. We now just switch into Spiritomb because this tanks a Cross Poison. Very likely to be Cross Poison. If it's Air Cutter, it's a little bit worse. Cross Poison's fine, though. We're looking for no poison. Nice. We can also, every turn, of course, we can just Protect Stall. Now, I forget, what does this Crobat have on this moveset? I cannot believe I'm saying this late. It does not have Roost. I thought it had Roost for a second. It does not. Now, the bigger part is we could go Psychic here, and we could go into, we could potentially predict with Sucker Punch if he goes for anything else. I'm just specifically going to go Psychic. If he goes Confuse Ray, it's unfortunate. It goes for Toxic, which is completely fine by me. Completely fine to go Toxic here. We then hit him with a Psychic. If it crits, it kills. If it's special defense drops, it's also very good. It does not. That's fine. We can take a Toxic turn here. And we can go Psychic. If it goes for Confuse Ray and we hit in Confusion, it's very bad. But otherwise, it is pretty good. It goes Air Slash. As long as we don't get flinched, I believe this is completely fine. And we're good. That is it. That is Cyrus3. Very good. That was no fiction actually happened in this fight at all. That was very according to plan after what I labbed out. It took me about like an hour 20, I want to say. Because this box just was kind of weird to do with 5 Mons, but there you go. I won't accept this! This can't be! Not after all the sacrifices we've made to get this far! What of my new world? Of my new galaxy? Was this all a dream to be swept away by your reality? He's spitting bars. But yeah, there you go. That is Mono Dark Cyrus 3. Thank you for watching.